Hey everybody, and welcome to the bullshit party! And in this one we're gonna be reviewing the newest podium vehicle, the Truffade Thrax. As always, we're gonna be taking a look at its exterior, its interior, the way it customizes in Los Santos Customs, and ultimately I'm gonna be telling you if it's worth it. And with that, let's start with the 360 around the Thrax while I give you some facts about it. First off, this vehicle is based on the Bugatti Divo. In game it's gonna cost you $2.3 million, and as you can see it's a two-seater, which means it can sit only two people, which is not a problem for you since you don't have any friends, if you're like me. But in any case, these are all the things that you can open on the Thrax. You can open the hood, which is fairly small, and you can open both doors. No trunk action here, and or maybe that's the trunk and this is the hood. I don't know, it's kind of opposite this way because this is a rear engine vehicle, or rather a mid-engine vehicle. Interesting. But all in all, I'm really happy what Rockstar did here with this vehicle. At least its exterior looks really good to me. And something that I also want to mention about the Thrax is that it was released about 3 years ago as of the making of this video in the middle of 2019. So, cool. Something else that I want to see about the Thrax is what the interior looks like, and for that we need to go in, so let's go. And something that I want to mention about the interior is that it looks very, very boring. The only cool thing about the interior that I can see is the digital speedometer. As you can see right here, you have a digital speedometer in the middle, or rather a ref counter. And as for the way the vehicle sounds, no surprises there. It sounds awesome. It's a complete beast. Now, off to Los Santos Customs. And of course, the first thing you want to see is what type of drivetrain we're dealing with here. And no surprises, it's an all-wheel drive vehicle. And with that, Los Santos Customs, here we come. And on our way there, I'm gonna be sharing with you my thoughts and impressions of the stock version of the Thrax. And first and foremost, I gotta say, I was expecting this vehicle's acceleration to be a lot snappier. I understand it was released a little over 3 years ago, but still, from what I can tell, the acceleration is decent, just not great, at least not in its current state. The top speed, from what I can tell, is decent, but again, not great. And all in all, it's a $2.5 million vehicle almost, and I just don't see it. Again, at this point. Something that I really like are the brakes. They're really good. And another thing that I really like, but that's not so much to do with the vehicle, but more of a Rockstar's choice, is the color scheme that they chose for this one. I really like the yellow accent. So good job, Rockstar, on that. But for now, let's stick with customizing the vehicle and just go to Los Santos Customs. And here we are, and something that I didn't mention before is that the Thrax is a part of the supercar class category in GTA Online. As for how much you can sell this podium vehicle for, a little under $10,000. Cool! And with that, we're off to upgrading all the performance options up front, so we don't forget anything at the end of the video. So the next thing is gonna be the transmission and the turbo. And we're done with this! First off, in terms of customization, we're gonna upgrade the front bumper. Or rather, the front splitter, because this is only the splitter, I'm not doing that. The rear bumper, I can... Wow, that sucks. Okay, so we have a front splitter and a rear splitter options. So far, customization, not looking good. Let's see now, we can change the exhaust. I'm not liking any of those. So, you know what? Maybe keeping it stock is gonna be the best option. Wow, so far this is underwhelming. Let's see what type of grills we can have on the Thrax. Yeah, I guess the chrome one because it's shiny, but other than that, it's kind of boring. Okay, I think I have my favorite one already. Let's see what type of others we can... Yep, I'm gonna go with the T with the Truffade logo. Let's see now. Liveries. Here are all the liveries you can choose from for the Thrax. Oh, this was a livery that was selected. I was under the impression that this was just the secondary color. Interesting. So this is a livery. You know what? I actually really, really like this livery, so we're gonna be keeping it. So let's keep the livery. License plate, we're gonna go with yellow and black, of course. We're gonna be respraying the vehicle at the end of our stay at Los Santos Customs. We are not gonna be putting a roll cage in. We are, however, gonna be changing the side panels. I think I like the carbon. Yeah, maybe this one. Yeah, definitely this one. Spoiler, and it should be mentioned that usually the Devo, I believe, has a hydraulic spoiler. This one, however, it doesn't, which is kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna cry about it, at least not too much. But yeah, or maybe the Devo has a spoiler like this. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I'm weirded out at this. Maybe this is what the Devo looks like. You know what? I am overcompensating for something, but we're gonna be going with that one. Trim. We can select different levels of trim here. Too bad that we don't have anything shiny. That is what it is. Turbo wheels. I actually kind of like the wheels that we have for this one. I don't know if these are the stock ones or they're just the ones that Rockstar selected for this podium vehicle, but yeah, I'm gonna be keeping them. Window tint, something that I do want to mention is that the window tint does not impact the visibility of the engine, which is a big gripe of mine for most vehicles that are mid or rear engine. So we're going to be going with the dark smoke tint, and it's time to respray the vehicle. And as always, I asked you guys, the viewers of the Bullshit Party, what color do you want me to make the vehicle in the video you're watching right now? And most of you for this week suggested black. So guess what? We're going to be making it black, or rather carbon black, because regular black is actually, yeah, let's go with black. Secondary color, something metallic as well. Ooh, interesting. Maybe we can make it blue, black and blue, or maybe just make it yellow so everything matches, or maybe green. So many choices. Well, let's see. If we make it blue like this, does this look good? Does this look good? I don't know anymore. I've been staring at the vehicle for too long. Maybe this looks good. You know what? Let's go with this. And as always, thank you so much to everybody that voted. And please subscribe to the channel so you are notified every time I post a poll about any of these videos. And with that, we're done with Los Santos Customs. So let's go to the streets and see how the Devo has changed. I mean, the Thrax. And here we are in the street, and oh my. Something that I didn't test before is the headlights of the vehicle, because they are nothing special. Maybe the rears are kind of cool, but the front ones are kind of stupid. But in any case, I want to mention the performance of the vehicle. And oh my god, have things changed. First of all, the acceleration has gotten a lot. As you can see, a lot better. This pulls, at this point, after customizing it, more like an electric vehicle than it does a regular gasoline-powered one. But yeah, the acceleration has definitely improved. From what I can tell, the top speed has as well, considering how fast it accelerates. And the brakes are, well, they're still amazing. The handling, however, is something that I didn't touch on before, and I do want to mention that the handling feels a little tankish, just a little bit, but also it feels very stable. So you're probably not going to be spinning this car out unless that's your intention. So it feels a little, just a little tiny bit sluggish, maybe a little bit of an input lag is the best way I can describe it. It feels like it has just a little bit of an input lag when you're driving this vehicle around. But other than that, it feels very stable, so you're probably not going to be going off the road with this one. Another thing that I want to mention about the handling and the way it drives is that it goes over bumps very, very well. So it's not going to be flying around like other vehicles in its class. So all in all, really good vehicle, aside from the horrible customization that Rockstar gave us. But you know what they say, you can't have it all, or at least that's what I've been told. And I believe that's gonna be the actually end of the video. So is this one worth it? Yeah, well, unless you're looking for something to customize. But if you're looking for a fun, fast vehicle, this is definitely a good one. And I believe with that, we're going to be ending the video. Thank you so much to everybody that watched. As always, please subscribe, please like the video. Comment in the comment section down below what do you think of the Thrax. And I will catch you all in the next one. Now let's go see if this baby is seaworthy.